Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hi Disney friends, it's Amber with Mickey Travels. Let's go through the My Disney Experience app today. When you first get onto the app, you see basic information as far as what's going on in the parks. At the very top, you will find your sign in button. So we're going to start with that. Once you sign in, you will be able to access a majority of the planning that you've already done. Here we're going to see some buttons at the bottom that are very helpful for you. The home button will take you to this main page. The next button will be a locator button while you're in the parks. But we're going to look at the 3 lines that are all the way on the right. And this is going to take us to various options. My Plans is probably where you're going to be doing see most of the information you have regarding your reservation. So once you click on My Plans, if you are staying on a Disney property, this is where you will see that reservation. We're going to click on View Room Details and get specific information about our stay. Here you'll see the resort reservation and the dates that you will be staying at the resort, including where the location is as far as the property. At the top, when we scroll through, we have various options here, including shopping, events, etc. We're going to click on Guest Services right now and just take a look at some of the options. Here you're going to be able to find some things that you may need in case of an emergency. Maybe you want to order a cake. But one of my favorite options here is to see where all the pressed penny locations are. So when we click on Coin Press Machines, and then we will click on Find on a Map, and it's actually going to take us to where all the coins machines are, and we can designate exactly where we're at to find maybe a specific machine. So here I'm going to zoom in just for an example to show you where a location is at one of the water parks. Once we back out of that option, we'll go back to our My Plans page, and we're going to click on Start Check-in. This online check-in service is very useful, specifically if you want to do some room requests. So here we're going to enter my email and my phone number if I want to receive information regarding when my room is ready. And then here we can click on if we want to participate in the Service Your Way program. This will let you decide if you want to decline housekeeping and receive a Disney gift card in return for declining that housekeeping. And then here we can see where we can modify our email and phone number if we want messages. Charges, if there are any incidentals, or if we charge to our room, you can input a card number here. And then set a hotel account PIN if you haven't done so already. The PIN number will be used for charges to your room and for use of the dining. Next, we're going to click on Room Requests. Here we'll be able to choose 2 specific room requests, and we've got floors and sections specifically to Pop Century since that's where I'm staying. I do have a standard room, so I know I can't be in the 50s or 60s, so we're choosing the 70s and a lake view because we want to be near the Skyliner. Click Continue, and then we'll go from there to see what other options they give us here. We can have the go directly to our room option where they'll give us a text message if our room is ready, and we'll have more information about that if you want to read more. Use your app as a digital key if you don't have a Magic Band that you want to use. And then at the bottom, we've got various little options here, including Unlock Our Door, view charges that you've made to the room already. We're going to click on Check Dining Plan. This is going to be useful after you've started using some of your dining plan credits to see exactly how many you have left. Many people ask where to find that. You can do it on the receipt or here on the app when you go to your resort detail page. Now let's click back on the 3 lines that are located on the right. We are going to click on Photos. If you're wanting to know where all your pictures are from your memory maker, you'll click this and they should all appear here. If they have a watermark, you can activate the memory maker through the app by just clicking Activate after you click on a picture. You'll have 30 days to download them after you activate them. If we hit the back button, now we're going to check out the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge option here. This is where you'll click if you're in Hollywood Studios and you want to get your boarding group for Rise of the Resistance. This is also going to feature various information about other things that are in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We'll come back to Rise of the Resistance in a minute. So here we can see a park map. We can see wait times for some of the attractions, mostly just Millennium Falcon since it's the only one with a standby line currently. The Play Disney Parks option, which is cool interactive games while you wait or are in the area. The Cantina, lightsabers, droids, etc., and some other information. We're going to click on My Status on the Rise of the Resistance. Now I'm not at the park, so this isn't really active, but once I did enter the park and everyone was with me, we would get a boarding number and it would notify us when we can ride the attraction. So that's what I would click on My Status to see it. If we click on mobile food orders, we'll be able to see some of the mobile orders that we have currently placed. If you don't have any orders, you can click on Create New Order. It will put them in order based on where you're at currently in the parks as far as location, but it's going to pop up here to Magic Kingdom, and it's going to show us some of the options that have mobile ordering. This is a really useful tool if you are in a hurry and don't want to wait in line to order food. Let's click on Columbia Harbor House, probably one of the better quick service at Magic Kingdom. We'll click Order Food, and it's going to pull up our menu and our various options. We can pretty much order anything that's on their typical menu, including desserts, entrees, beverages, kids' meals, and here's just a little look at what that looks like. Very convenient that it has the prices as well, and you'll just click on various options that you want to order and then place your order, and then it will store that order on that page on the app so that when you go check in at the restaurant, you would just let them know your mobile order. Back here at that page, we see where we can look for our tickets and our passes. Once we click on that, it will list all of the tickets that you currently have linked to My Disney Experience, whether they're individual tickets, such as parties or events like the Disney Villains After Hour party tickets, or regular park tickets that you have with your package or separate. They don't have any scanning options, it's just listing them here since your Magic Band is your scanning option. Now we're going back to the main page and we're clicking on the map at the very top. This is very useful when you want to find wait times. So I'm going to go to the filter and I'm going to pick specifically the park I want to see wait times for. Let's go to Animal Kingdom. This is also fun to look at if you're trying to get an idea of the rides that have the longest waits when you're trying to plan ahead. So let's zoom in on the Avatar attractions and we can see currently this afternoon they do have quite a bit of a wait. Click the down arrow where it says wait times and we can look for other things such as attractions, characters, restrooms, etc. The plus button at the very bottom is probably going to be the most useful tool that you're going to be using, and it's the shortcuts for most of the main things such as getting your fast pass, reserving dining, the mobile food ordering that we talked about, if you want to look at the memory maker, or if you want to personally buy tickets. The last button on the bottom is the search button, and that is if you specifically want to search for anything in particular. On the main page, you can see this is where you're going to have some of the basics going on. We're going to click here. This is the minivans. If you want to take a personalized minivan and pay for that, it will take you to Lyft, which if you don't have that app downloaded, it will ask you to download, and you can reserve your minivan. It'll also feature what's going on currently at the park during your time of stay. Now this is up to date with what's going on in February, since that's where I'm in. So the NBA Experience and the International Festival of Arts, the current park hours for that day specifically, and then other options as far as your tickets, etc. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions specifically to the app or you're planning your next Disney vacation, please feel free to contact me. My information is below. Have a great day.